air signs. So we've got the Two of Swords being shown here to me. Now, a lot of people go, oh shit, the Two of Swords, choices, decisions, intellectual vibration, all of that, right? And yes, that is true, but let's not put a lower dimensional frequency on that vibration, please, because what it's here and what it's showing you is you actually have the intellectual process to solve this. You're just in a space, in a place where the brain is running rampant, and the brain is trying to take over this space of figuring out the how, the why, and the understanding. You're perfectly fine. They're showing me a moon above the reflection of the Two Swords right now. And the moon is actually beautiful because it's illuminating the direction. It's illuminating the directive here, air signs, within your vibration. Now, there's a lot of, interstellar communication and a lot of intellectualization. Damn, that's a big word. Okay, there's a lot of analyzing. Okay, there's a lot of trying to start with one thing, and then you start with this one thought, and then it's another thought that connects, and another thought, and another thought, and another thought, and the next time, and then you know you have about 15 thoughts that are connected for the first thought, and you don't even remember what the first thought was that you started with or how you got down the rabbit hole. Okay? This is when that questioning and that energy does not allow you to be in the energy of spirituality, to fall into placement in alignment for you. Because when you continue to ask the how, the why, the when, the understanding, you push away the vibration of the how, the where, the why. What's up, Monarch? The how, the where, the why in the understanding. So a lot of you are being pushed outside of your comfort zones because, air signs, the way you think has to come to a place of not taking over the spiritual vibration. So you can kind of say this is you're cutting off the intellectualization of going so deep down the rabbit hole. So you're in the aspect of the back and forth, which means this. It means you have a thought, you have two more thoughts that go down the rabbit hole with this, then you catch yourself and you go, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. And you go back to doing something else. And then during the day, you catch yourself doing it again. But you catch yourself a little bit sooner. And then you catch yourself doing it again, and you catch yourself a little bit sooner. And that is the divine revelation and the awareness that is helping you break that pattern, because the direction of whatever you're asking for is being illuminated within your awareness. Now, Mercury is communicating a lot right now. So we've got the energy of Archangel Gabriel, whichever you choose in devotion of how you feel that energy connects with you. Some people connect with that energy as feminine, Archangel Gabriel. Others connect with it as Gabriel, as masculine. Others just connect with the energy of Hermes and understanding Mercury and what the planet connects to. It doesn't matter the vibration that suits you. What matters is the vibration. Okay? So it doesn't matter to me, it doesn't matter to anyone else how you perceive it. What matters is that you believe and you connect to it. That's the intention of the awareness, of the Christos, of the consciousness, of the unity, of the vibration. We all speak of the same thing. We just verbalize it, value it, show connection to it in different retrospects of energy. All right? So those energies are very prevalent in the communication that you may be connecting to in divine revelation. So some of you may be getting preambles or parables or signs out of biblical context, because a lot of the time that's the layers of the archangels, but you're able to bring it down to a very spiritual awareness and break those things down, because once you understand what you're doing there, it's like spirit will draw you to a part of that. But what happens is it's completely broken down in revelations with your time with spirit and your time with your team, because they will actually show you and uncover you the truth of what it really means in the vibration of those things. And that's a lot of the archangel energy that's coming through. A lot of others that are connecting to the energy of Mercury, it's action oriented, it's a lot of communication. You're learning new styles of communication, new ways to communicate, not just understanding that it's a what you say, but it's how you say it. It's not also the way that you speak it, it's the tone and the vibration that you receive too, the energy. How do you receive the communication that you believe in that you're getting? Are you receiving it on more of a clairaudient scale now? Because you have the ability now to meet the frequency dynamic in which where it's at, because you're moving through this process of decluttering the mind and able to actually hear more clear. It's never that you didn't have the ability or you didn't have the gift. You just had to move out of the lower dimensional energy and vibration that was keeping you in that pretense from being able to meet that vibration of where it's at in communication. So now you're having a deeper understanding here of your own spiritual revelation, air signs, okay? Holy jeez, that was a lot. Thank you for the different breakdowns. So these energies come out in different ways so that your soul, your human understanding can connect with it on all levels, so that the limiting beliefs or the limiting things that are inside of you are challenged so that you can figure out what that truth is for you. Okay? And that's what's going on here too, air signs. New connections, new devotions, and new desires will soon transpire. So this is all about more revelations about yourself, more revelations about your spiritual abilities, your revelations about your connections, people maybe that you call family, blood family, versus people that you connect with, soul family, people that maybe you don't even connect with anymore. This is very destiny level of soul vibration, that it's progressing you into alignment. It's preparing you in a new way, in a new avenue. Okay, we've got water here.